Welcome to Palimbang, Sultan Kudarat. Some towns don't feel like destinations, they feel like life, quiet, steady, and real. In places like this, the day begins early, not because people are rushing, but because the sea and the weather decide the schedule. There is work to do, meals to prepare, families to care for. And through it all something holds the community together: tradition, faith, and familiarity. Light pause. Today, we're in Palimbang, in Sultan Kudarat, in the southern part of Mindanao, a coastal municipality shaped by fishing villages, modest town life, and a calm rhythm that many people rarely get to see. This is Palimbang, Philippines. Palimbang sits along the coastline, where the water meets wide horizons and the land stretches into rural communities. It is not a large city, it does not move fast, it does not try to be modern in appearance, but it is active, it is alive, and it carries a quiet strength. The municipality is made up of barangays, small neighborhood centers, and coastal areas where boats remain part of daily life. If you visit Palimbang expecting entertainment, you may miss it, but if you visit Palimbang with attention, you begin to see something deeper. This is a place built on routine. And routine here is meaningful. Palimbang grew the way many Mindanao coastal towns grew. Fishing communities formed first because the sea provided food and livelihood. Small markets developed because people needed daily trade. Families built homes close to community, close to water, and close to each other. As transport routes improved, Palimbang became more connected. Not in a dramatic way, but in a practical one. Access to supplies, neighboring towns, and services expanded. But the town did not become tourism first. It remained local first. And because of that, Palimbang still feels like a real home environment, not a performance for outsiders. Palimbang carries a strong identity, one rooted in tradition and community structure. Families here often know each other across generations. Names repeat, stories repeat, relationships deepen over decades. That long continuity creates stability. It also shapes behavior. People tend to act with more care, because reputation matters. In small towns, you live inside your relationships. Palimbang is built on that kind of social fabric. Most mornings begin early. Before the sun rises fully, the town already moves. Boats return, fish is brought in, people gather at small points along the coast. Then the market begins to wake. Vendors set up vegetables and fruit, fresh fish appears on tables, basic household items are arranged for sale. People shop close to home. They don't do one massive shopping trip for the week. They shop daily, because that's what makes sense here. As the day continues, Palimbang holds a steady rhythm. Tricycles move through streets, motorbikes pass gently, children walk with family, neighbors speak in passing. Life doesn't feel rushed, but it doesn't feel idle either. It feels balanced. Culture in Palimbang is not something you watch, it's something you live inside. People tend to be respectful, polite, and modest. Many interactions feel careful, not cold, just thoughtful. Warmth in places like this is not always loud. Sometimes warmth looks like offering help without being asked, sharing food, checking on neighbors, or making sure visitors feel oriented. Community values run deep, and if you are new here, you learn quickly. Respect goes a long way. Religion plays an important role in Palimbang. Faith is part of the schedule, part of community gatherings, and part of personal identity. In many areas, Islamic traditions are strong and visible. You may hear the call to prayer. You may see mosques as important community anchors, and you may notice that people carry themselves with a sense of modesty and respect that comes from tradition. This is not something to romanticize or sensationalize, it's simply real. And understanding that rhythm is part of understanding Palimbang. Food here reflects the sea and the land. Fish is common, often fresh, often prepared simply, often shared. Meals usually include rice, vegetables, and home-style cooking. Carinderias and small eateries serve daily plates, not fancy experiences. Eating here feels unhurried. Meals are not rushed. They are part of the day's rhythm. A typical local meal often costs between $2 and $5. Food remains affordable, especially when you eat local. Living costs in Palimbang are low compared to larger cities. Most expenses are basic: food, transport, utilities, and household needs. On a weekly basis, many residents spend between $100 and $250. Monthly living costs for a simple, comfortable lifestyle often range from $700 to $1,100. Costs depend on lifestyle, but in general, Palimbang remains manageable. Groceries come mostly from markets. A week of basic groceries often stays under $20 for simple local staples. Fresh produce is available, and fish is part of normal shopping patterns. Accommodation in Palimbang is modest. Many visitors stay with family or community contacts. Local lodgings and simple rentals exist, but comfort levels vary. Long stays are often arranged through introductions, family, friends, and local connections. This is not a click and book kind of town. It is a talk to people and learn kind of town. Luxury here is quiet. It looks like ocean air, open space, and slow mornings. It looks like freedom from noise and pressure. And for some people, that's the most valuable luxury of all. Palimbang is for people who value calm and tradition. It suits people who can adapt to slow routines. It can work for retirees, families, and long-stay visitors who want a simple and grounded environment. But if you rely on big city conveniences, large hospitals close by, or constant entertainment, this place may feel limited. For digital workers, internet access can be inconsistent. Some areas have stronger signal than others. Remote work is possible for light tasks, but high-demand work may be challenging. For retirees, the calm pace can reduce daily stress, but healthcare access and distance to major facilities should be considered carefully. The best time to experience Palimbang is during the drier months, when travel feels easier and the town moves predictably. During wetter seasons, rain can affect roads, transport schedules, and fishing routines. Life adapts to weather here, and the sea always remains a deciding factor. Celebrations in Palimbang tend to be community-focused. Some gatherings reflect faith, others reflect seasonal community tradition. The most meaningful celebrations are often not loud. They are shared food, family time, and community presence. In towns like this, a celebration means people showing up for each other. Palimbang is peaceful, but it is also remote. Travel time to airports, major hospitals, and large shopping centers can be long. Internet reliability varies and may not support all types of remote work. Public transport schedules can be limited, especially in the evening. And weather can change plans quickly, especially during rainy months. Palimbang offers calm, but it also requires flexibility, patience, and realistic expectations. Palimbang generally feels community-based and calm. Transport is practical: tricycles, motorbikes, and private vehicles. Most movement is local, built for daily routines. Some people assume quiet towns have no life, but Palimbang has life. It just lives quietly. The calm is not emptiness, it is stability. Life in Palimbang reduces pressure. There is less noise, fewer distractions, fewer constant demands, and for some people that creates something rare: mental space. Palimbang is not for everyone, but for the right person, it offers peace, community, and a rhythm that feels human. If your idea of a good life includes quiet mornings, simple meals, and familiar faces, Palimbang may feel like home. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.